Now continuing with the 8th problem, the next equation given is g of s equal to k e power minus 0.2s divided by s into s plus 2 into s plus 3. Here h of s is anyway equal to 1. So g of s h of s is g of s into h of s is this equation itself. So if h of s is not given, we assume it to be 1 and g of s h of s will be same here, equal to the same g of s equation. Now here again bring it into the standard form. We want 1 plus s. So take out 2 outside, okay, and 8 outside as well. This becomes 1 by 16, which is nothing but 0.0625. Then substituting in the place of s, substitute j omega. We get this equation. Okay, this is the equation. Then whenever we have a e term equation, the magnitude of this is 0.0625 and the phase angle will be minus 0.2 omega. Whatever we have on the in the subscript here, the power, that is nothing but the magnitude. That is in radians, and if you have to convert it into degree, you have to multiply by 180 and divide by pi. That gives you the degree. Okay, then coming to the magnitude, that is here if you have to find out 20 log magnitude of the transfer function. This is the equation. Here this is, there are 2 points, it is actually 0.0625. Then because this is the magnitude of that e power equation, this is the magnitude part. Then you have a s term in the denominator, okay, s, so that s is nothing but 20 log omega and remaining equation. At omega equal to 0.01, this is, the magnitude will be 16 dB. And at 0.1 it is minus 4 dB. Then we have to write the magnitude plot table. Then magnitude plot table, see for a magnitude of 0.025 it is minus 24.08 dB. Then for the first pole 1 by s, the slope is minus 20, the overall slope is minus 20. Then you have the second pole, which is a straight line originating with slope of minus 20 originating at 2 radians. Minus 20 is minus 40. Again you have another slope, third slope, and it is giving you minus 20. Total slope will be minus 60. And this is the, see, as I said, this is how we have to represent the term in degree, not the base value. This is in degree. It is only 0.2 omega, it is in radians. This 180 by pi will be to convert it to degree. Then because we want the phi value in degree. Then this is the chart, okay, for different values of omega. Then coming to the phase plot, there is one more thing which is being asked here in the question, where we have to find out the gain margin for 2 dB and phase margin for 45 dB. Okay, here first let us assume k to be 1. We are doing it assuming k to be 1. With this, the gain margin, see here, before we start, at 0.1 the value was 24, minus 24, isn't it? The same if you substitute in this, from this term, at 0.1 the gain will be 20 and here this is 24, minus 24. So the total gain, if you see 20 plus 24, you remember this, that is 20, this is going to be minus 20 log omega. At omega equal to 0.1, this magnitude, the GB, that is the gain will be from the 1 by s term, it is going to be 20. At 1 it is 0, at 10 it is minus 20. So at 0.1 we already have a gain of minus 24.08 plus 20, so it is minus 4.08. That is what we have got from calculating from this. See here at 0.1 the same value we have got. Looking either at the graph or from the equation, we can get the gain values. Okay, now we can start from 0.1 or 0.01, but in this case I have started from 0.01. This is 0.1, 1, this is 10 and 100 like that. And here omega is in radians and this gain in dB. You have to write these in the graph. Okay. Now at 0.01, what was the value that we have calculated from this expression, we calculated it to be 16 dB. So at 16 dB, okay, now this is 0.01 comma 16 dB. And we have a pole at the origin, so the slope should be minus 20. So if this has to be minus 20, then what is the second term, what is the point here? This has to be 0.1 minus 4 dB. Okay. So this is the first coordinate, second coordinate. This totally, the difference here is 20 at 1 decade, for 1 decade. Then join these 2 points. Okay. But what is the corner frequency? Where do we have the corner frequency? Just check at 2. Okay. So you can, I start from 1.1 also. That is also fine. From 4. See, that is, that if you remember, we have got it 4. While drawing also we get it as 4. From here also you can start drawing the graph. Not necessary it has to be from frequency of 0.01. You can start from 0.1 as well. Okay. Now extend this line up to, this is 0.1, then your value, that is this first corner frequency, that is 2, will come somewhere at this point. At this point, what is the coordinate? 2 comma minus 30 dB. Okay. So this is the value. At this point, what is adding? This is at minus 20 dB. At you are adding a pole will result in a minus another minus 20 dB. So from here to it should go to the next point should be 20 at minus 50 dB. Search on the graph where you get that point. 20 is somewhere here. 20 is, this is 10 means 20 is here. 50 will be somewhere here. It will be like this. Okay. So this is my, sorry, it is 30 minus 40, it should be minus 70. So minus 70 is somewhere here. Okay. Then so your slope will be something like this. See here, see, this point is 20 comma minus 17 dB. This is 2 comma minus 30 dB. Join these 2 points. Join these 2 lines. But doing so, you have to remember that you have a corner frequency at 8. So you have to stop. When you are drawing in pencil, you can erase this off. After you finish drawing in pencil, the final graph you can write it in pen. Okay, then erase this point, stop at 8. At 8, what is the coordinate you have? You have 8 comma minus 54 dB. At 8, what is adding? You are adding a pole which is giving you another slope of minus 20. It is already, the previous slope was minus 40, this slope was minus 40, you are adding minus 20, so total slope becomes minus 60. If this is 54, to get a difference of 60, minus 54 minus 60, it is 104. Search for a point 10, sorry, this is, yeah, this is somewhere here, it was 114, sorry, 114. Search for a point, this is 110, somewhere here you have 114 at 80. Okay, the coordinates will be 80 comma minus 114 dB. So search for a point, 80 will be somewhere here and 114 is, this is somewhere here. We have to join like this. Okay, 80 search for a point and join those 2 points. So that will give the entire magnitude plot. You can just check here. This is the 80 comma minus 114 dB point, and I have joined. This is 8 comma minus 54 dB. So see here, from here it is 1 decade. Okay, and the difference here to here is 60. So this is the total magnitude plot that we have done. Now from the phase table, mark all the points and join them, you get the phase plot. This is minus 90 dB, this is 180 dB, this is minus 270 dB. Then what is this point called? It is called a phase crossover frequency. This is omega BC and this is omega GC, the gain crossover frequency. What is omega PC and what is omega GC? If you see, omega GC is 0.062 radians per second. Okay, this is 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.05, 0.06, 2.06. Then next to that, so it is 0.062 radians per second. Here this is 1, this is 2, it has somewhere it has crossed, so it is 2.3 radians per second omega PC. Gain crossover is 2.3 radians per second. The this is phase crossover is 2.3. Gain crossover is GC is 0.062 radians per second omega PC. Gain phase crossover is 2.3 radians per second. Now at GC, what do we get? Phase margin. Put dotted lines, come, see where the dotted line touches this. What is the difference between these 2 points? If you just see, that is for k equal to 1, your phase margin will be 90 degree. And at this point, take it up, it meets the, see, just go up like this. Using a scale you have to draw like this, and it meets this point here. The difference, what is the difference from this point to this point is nothing but the gain margin. What is the gain margin? The gain margin you get is, this is, see, this is 30 and this is 32. So it is 0 minus of minus 32, it is 32 dB, and this is 90 degree. The phase margin is 90 degree, gain margin is 32 degree. Then this was the first case when k equal to 1. What have they asked? First we have to find a gain margin which is going to give you 2 dB. When k was equal to 1, the gain margin was equal to 32 dB. Now we have to find out a new value of gain for the gain margin to be 2 dB. So what should we do now? Here the gain was, here the gain, if you see, in this case, the gain, here the gain was, or if I am checking from this graph, see the gain here was around, at this point, I can take it up, okay. From here to here, if you see, the gain margin was 32 dB. But they are asking us to have a gain margin of 2 dB. Where will I have 2 dB? At the same point, that is for the same frequency itself. At this frequency itself, I should get a gain margin. Means what? Push this, the total graph should be pushed up like this, and you have to write a new graph. Okay, you have to write a new graph with the same the slope has to be same. This is the new graph, and when you do so, in the new graph, if you check this value, that is you have to draw the new graph so that here it is, see, for this value, if I want to have 2, then you have to draw something like this. This gain, that is the gain margin there should be 2 dB. This should be 2 dB. Means what? You have to push it up. See here, the total graph has been pushed up. From here to here it was 32. Now we have to draw a new graph. Push this up. See, at this point it is 2 dB. So by what value have we pushed? By 30 dB. So what is the new value of k? It is 20 log k will be equal to 30. So what is k equal to 31.62. So now for this k it is 31.62. This is 32. Push it up so that at the same point, at the same point, at this point itself, here it was 32. Now at the same point you should get 2 dB. So the entire graph has to, you have to slide it up. same with the same slope, you have to just slide it up. This is for the first, that is when you require a gain margin of 2 dB. Now with the original, the second they have asked with the phase margin of 45. Okay, your phase margin of 45 will be here at this point. Where will you get a phase margin of 45? When this, that is your degree angle will be 135. Okay, so minus 135 minus 180 degree will give you 45 degree. So where is 135 here? So at this point, where will 135 come on the phase margin? When the phase plot 135 degree minus, where will it come on the phase plot? It will come here. So this point is the point, and what is the gain for this? You have to draw up, take it up. It meets the original phase plot. Original magnitude plot here. This was the original magnitude plot. It meets the original magnitude plot. This is the original magnitude plot. It meets it here. What is the gain? This gain is 24. Okay. So now the gain for this value will be 20 log k will be equal to 24. So k will be 15.84. You have to shift this up. What do you mean by 24 here? When will I get a phase margin here? I will get a phase margin, I can calculate phase margin if there is a gain crossover here. Means what? If I have to get a gain crossover, this entire plot has to be shifted so that at this point the gain becomes 0. That is here. See, you have to shift here so that at this point, at the same frequency point, the gain is equal to 0. Well, by how much did I make it 0? By pushing it up by 24 dB. So, here you have to find the value, that is substitute 20 log k equal to 24 dB. Okay, this was the problem, and hope you have understood. You have to shift it accordingly to the required value. If it is a phase margin, where will we get the phase margin? Phase margin is where it crosses the 0 dB line. It was actually here, now we shifted it up. See the pink line, it was this, the original line was this. We shifted it up and see the new gain crossover. The new gain crossover is here. At the same point we get 45. So by how much did we shift it up? By 24 dB. Okay, this completes this problem.